This is a social media post that got the word out. Humane Borders posting about border militarization activity. Volunteers were at a water station in the desert south of Tucson when they were approached by men in camouflage in an unmarked pickup truck. They say it's unclear who the men were, but the volunteers' experience told them they resembled a potentially violent militia.
What really creates a problem is that southern Arizona has been a notorious breeding ground for militia movements.
Miles Tupeng is a Borderlands program coordinator with the Wildlands Network, and he has worked along the border for decades. He says if this were the actual military operating in the area, you would expect clear markings, official vehicles, and identifying badges.
This really started in the first Trump administration, where a lot of the militia groups were more emboldened because border security was a big push of the Trump administration and the Republican Party.
Arizona has had a problem in the past with violent militia. In the early 2000s, a family was murdered in Arivaca by members of a border militia, and another militia member has been arrested for trying to steal drugs from smugglers over the years. Terapeng says all of this can create some dangerous confusion. And Custom and Border Protection officials in this area say they haven't seen or heard any activity of citizen groups in the border. But we're still trying to figure out who was that group. Reporting live in Yuma, Karina Bazarte for Arizona's Family.